Every project has a deadline. Every project has a budget. You'd like to think it's open-ended, but it never is. Someone's got to pay that bill, and someone is getting it done for a reason. There's a great scene in one of the early episodes of Star Trek: The Next Generation. Everyone has this disease which has kind of made them sort of drunk, and everyone's incoherent, and they've disabled the Enterprise, and it's not able to move. And then there's a huge comet coming at the Enterprise. That's a deadline. That's a really substantial deadline. What do you do as an engineer in that situation? Wesley Crusher steps up in that situation. Of course, he's just the miracle wonder kid, but that's a really good example of meeting a deadline. The description of the problem includes getting out of the way of the comet. It is 100% success or failure. There's nothing in between. You also can't go to your manager and ask for more time. The comet's going to hit you. There's nothing the manager can do. It's an external limit that's in place because of the nature of the project. It's not very often that we're designing something because there's a comet coming at us, but there are any number of reasons that drive either a budget constraint or a time constraint on a project. If you think of those as real, as actual constraints that you need to find an engineering solution for, it makes it an interesting puzzle. Don't resent those, just embrace it and look for the solution that can be done in the context of that environment. If you have to find an engineering solution to a comet coming to hit the Enterprise, the elegance of that solution is not the most important thing. The completion of that solution is the only thing of importance. A lot of projects can be looked at that way. If you looked at the project in terms of a minimum viable product, just what is absolutely necessary to get done for it to be able to release to the next stage. It doesn't mean it's perfect. It doesn't mean that you haven't compromised, but it does mean that you're done. And shipping something that's less than perfect is better than not shipping anything at all.